Erika here with PrepScholar GMAT, back today with a quick tip for using your GMAT Scratch Paper. GMAT Scratch Paper is not really paper. It's a pad of 5 sheets of laminated yellow grid paper that you write on with a marker. You can't erase anything you write, and if you run out of room, you need to ask a proctor for a new pad. So this is a pretty unusual setup, but you can make the best of it with a simple strategy. Use the grid lines to your advantage. So there are obvious uses to having grid lines: drawing graphs, shapes, even double matrices like we talked about in our overlapping sets video. But there are several other key uses. One of these is boxing off your work. When you're finished with the problem, use the grid to draw lines around the work that you've done. This makes it easy to tell which information goes with which problem and helps you not to get lost in your notes. You can also use the grid lines to stay organized. For example, you can write the letters of the answer choices, so A through E, in 5 different squares. Then, as you work through process of elimination, you can cross off the letters. For data sufficiency, you can section off the information you know from the question stem, from the information from statement 1, from the information from statement 2. For reading comprehension, you can use new lines to separate short paragraph summaries. Tricks like these will make sure you don't mix up where different information is coming from within each problem. The grid lines are also helpful to keep your work neat. Simple moves such as writing between the lines, using a horizontal line to center your fractions, or using a vertical line to center your equations can help keep your notes easy to interpret. A side benefit is that it keeps your work compact, so you won't need to request a new scratch pad in the middle of a section. Bonus tip on keeping your work neat: because you aren't able to erase your work on the scratch pad, it's very important to cross out any mistakes thoroughly so you don't accidentally use the wrong information later on. Now, of course, none of this is helpful unless you follow the general principle of writing down what you know. The test goes really quickly, and it's really easy to lose track of information when it's all in your head. So be sure to jot down paragraph summaries for passages, take note of key information for math problems, etc. If you have any questions on what we talked about today or suggestions for future videos, please leave us a comment below. If you like this video, you can hit the button to subscribe, and as always, feel free to head over to our blog for even more great GMAT content. Links are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and happy GMAT studies.